Beautiful morning out there. Welcome back here. If you enjoy Peruvian food, you will love Quero Restaurant in Encinitas. And joining us this morning is the owner, Monica Cepesi, and Carmen Cepesi, with a look at their amazing menu. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
And you're both in this edition of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyle magazine. Is Quero Restaurant in Encinitas. Tell me first of all about the restaurant. It's Peruvian food. Describe what that is.
Peruvian food is probably one of the most diverse cuisines out there because you have influences from the Spanish, the native Peruvian cultures, the African cuisine, Chinese cuisine, Moorish cuisine, and Japanese.
A whole bundle
of. A whole slew, and this is about 500 years of cross-culture trade that comes through in the cuisine, not only with cultures, but also the availability of the products. That
all over the place,
all over the place. You have the densest jungles in the world, the richest oceans in the world, the driest desert, the highest mountains.
So you can pick from the best all over different climates.
From the best. So.
I noticed you got some spices out here. So you describe the food as spicy in general?
Very seasoned. I like to say that the spice is usually added at the table, more so than in the cuisine. I would say Mexican cuisine is maybe a little bit spicier, but the layers of flavor are very prominent. We use a lot of chilies. Here I have dried ají amarillo powder, ají colorado powder, and cumin. A lot of garlic and onion in the cuisine.
Very good.
So,
all right, some flavor. Seasoned, as you described it.
Very seasoned.
So what do we have going on here? You got some onions in there, it looks like.
Well, today we're preparing lomo saltado, which is the dish that everybody knows as the steak with French fry dish.
Sounds good to me.
It's almost like a Chinese Peruvian fusion dish. So we are sauteing onions. The ingredients are, we like to use flank steak, tomatoes, French fries, and finish with Italian parsley.
That's tremendous. You actually have French fries in this dish. Is that the Americanized version of it, or
No,
what are the ingredients?
That's the Peruvian Chinese fusion version of it. Very typical. Now, nowadays, with all the gastronomic boom that's happening in Peru as well, you see a lot of variations. You'll see red bell peppers added, spice. I like to change this dish up sometimes at the restaurant and substitute asparagus for the French fries in spring. Makes it a little healthier, but that's not traditional. That's
your way of doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, your interpretation. So you got the onions here, then you add certain ingredients to it.
Shortly, we're going to be adding the beef, which has been seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper, garlic, and a touch of soy sauce.
And you say that's flank steak.
It's flank steak.
Very good. Okay, so then while we're waiting for that, let's talk about your location in Encinitas, a beautiful spot of our county.
Yes, it is. Great community, been very supportive to us throughout our 12 years in the in Encinitas.
So you're a staple there. You've been there for 12 years already.
12 years, yeah. We celebrated our 12-year anniversary Valentine's Day.
That's very good in the restaurant industry.
Yeah, we're right on the 101 in between D and E. Very, very small restaurant, though. 11 tables.
11 tables. Well, that's good. It's intimate.
It's
you're
very
close to the lumberyard there.
Very intimate.
We're going to
now
put the flank steak.
We're going to add the meat.
Okay. Oh, you can hear the sizzle, and you can smell it as well. Smells delicious. So you got and how long do you leave the flank steak in there?
This, just really a sear. The whole dish will be done in 4 minutes.
Is that all?
Which is one of the reasons why we chose it.
Wonderful.
We tend to like our meat more medium rare here. In Peru, they tend to cook it longer. But you just want to sear it all over. And then traditionally, this would also be cooked in a wok. So, yeah, great. So you could do it that way.
Okay, then after that's kind of seared and whatnot, you're going to add the other ingredients.
Then we're going to add the tomatoes and a little bit of this spice, which is ají colorado. Now this is the commercial version of this dried powder here. If you don't have this, you can use paprika.
Okay. I know you have a cookbook here. Can people find more about Peruvian food from the various cookbooks out there?
There are a lot of cookbooks in Peru. Now in the United States, I'm starting to see more in English.
Good.
A lot of them, that's my treasure when I travel there. I always buy a new book. There's one that's called The Art of Peruvian Cuisine. It's a Tony Custer, and that's a great compilation of Peruvian recipes written in English.
We're going to let you keep doing this. We're going to come back and have a good taste of this on here on Good Morning San Diego. It's Quero Restaurant. It's in Encinitas, right on Highway 101, near D Street, near E Street there. Across the street from the lumberyard. All right, more to come here on Good Morning San Diego. We're getting you in the loop. We'll tell you which couple stars are hitting the road together for a world tour. Much more after the break. Stay with us. This looks delicious.
And it's simple, very simple.
Very simple?
Very simple to make it.
It's pretty much done.